African food. Hi guys, come cook with us today. My 8-year-old son is the chef of the day and he is cooking meat stew and chapati. Here in Uganda, when you eat meat and chapati, it is called kikomado. Comment wherever you are if you're in Africa and tell me how you call this that we are cooking. How do you call meat in your language and how do you call chapati? Chapati is, you're going to see that stuff we make later. So when you eat chapati and meat mixed, it is chikomando here in Uganda, meat chikomando. So Jesse is today's chef and he is preparing meat stew and chapati, and the dish together is called meat chikomando. Yeah, there he is making his meat. We pre-boiled the meat. I don't like us using meat softened as meat tenderizer because at the end of the day it's chemical and we want our food to be pure without those added chemicals. So we pre-boiled the meat before he started boiling it. Then he cooked his oil. When it got ready, he added his meat. Now he is peeling Irish. He's cooking his meat until it turns golden brown. Yeah, and then after it turns golden brown, he's going to add the Irish he has been peeling. Yeah, he peeled 2 big Irish. The Irish is good in the meat. It reduces salt. If you have put too much salt, it thickens the soup and it can be eaten as food. Yeah, if you don't have food, you can just cook the way it is, meat and Irish, and you're good to go for lunch or supper or breakfast or any kind of meal. So he mixes so that his Irish also gets ready. Guys, he is 8 years old and he is a boy. Here it is so rare to find, actually the time we grew up, it was so rare to find a boy cooking. We grew up 3 sisters, 3 brothers, and our brothers couldn't even step in the kitchen because that was taken to be a girl's role, because you're growing up to get married and cook for your husbands. Yeah, but the world is changing, we are going for 50-50. I cook today, you cook later. I cook in the morning, you cook lunch. I cook supper, you cook breakfast. Yeah, so I have to equip my boy so that he has all these chores. And before even marrying and all that, he has a life to live alone, maybe at college, at university. So he added his simambili. He added pepper. We eat pepper at home. Yeah, my sister was like, oh my God, he has put a lot of pepper. And he was like, yeah. But it wasn't a lot at the end of the day because he always sees me put a lid of that cupboard. I always put a lid, 1 lid, if everyone is eating. But if I'm eating alone, I'll put 2 because I love my pepper more. I love when I'm eating and I'm like, the pepper is getting in. So he added little salt because in the pre-boiling we had put salt. He added a little bit salt. Did I tell you he grated tomatoes and he added grated tomatoes? Yeah, we don't blend those tomatoes because when you're blending you add some water, and we don't want the tomatoes to have a lot of water because we want them to get ready too fast. Yeah, then he added carrots and green pepper and he mixed. You see, I wasn't telling him what to do, only on the salt. I would advise him. So I'm like, it's like, I've been seeing you cooking, mommy. And today, but that is called cornmeal. What do you call that in your language, guys? What is that called in English? That thing he's cutting. Or it is cornmeal, or meat carrot, something like that. We call it so many names, but it puts some good scent in the soup, in the food. So he added his cornmeal. I don't know why it looks like parsley, but I think it's cornmeal. I was like, what's up? He's like, I'm on steady progress, mommy. Yeah, he's 8 years old and he is in primary 3. But he can cook. Actually, he loves cooking, but we have not been giving him chance. So that day he was super excited to cook for us. Yeah, he's a Muchiga and he does work. So that is the soup we had removed from the meat, where we removed the meat from the pre-cooked soup that we cooked the meat with in the beginning. So we add it as our soup, as our stew. Yeah, so he adds and he mixes. Trust me, the whole house was looking at him. So this is Royco mchuzi mix. It helps in thickening the soup because we didn't want our soup to be watery much as we had added the Irish and all that. And then Shifra was like, no, let's add flour, wheat flour, to make it to make it. We didn't have okra, so she thought adding wheat flour would make it like slippery kind of. Yeah, so they added a little bit of wheat flour, and after the meat was ready, we had to go into the second session of making the chapati now. Yeah, that is our flour. He baked it before he cooked the meat, covered it. Now he's getting it. He's going to roll it into chapatis and fry them. Yeah, so he's checking. By the time he got it out, it was a little bit softer than we wanted it to be, so he had to, I don't know what he was doing, I swear. Because every time he was like, I learned from the other man, mommy, you just leave me alone. So he puts it there. He wants to start rolling his chapati, making balls and rolling chapati. The plan was to make 4 big chapatis, because we are 4 people at home. But I think he ended up making 6 because the dough was too much. I helped him a little bit there because he wasn't strong enough to roll them. I helped him with that and then cutting the balls, and I got 6 balls out of it. So he came back to roll the chapati now. His chapatis were getting ears. They're supposed to be circle, but his were like a triangle or what. And he was like, oh, mommy, my chapati has ears. And then I don't have that stick they used to roll them. So he was using a bottle. He was like, mommy, it is your bottle that is giving my chapati ears, yeah? But at the end of the day, I wanted him to make something that will all like, I'm proud of him. I'm super proud of him. He made them. And then he also fried the chapati. Yeah, there is him frying. That was the most scary part, because you know that oil we put always, sometimes it burnt me one like 2 years ago. It burnt me and I still have a scar on my arm. So I was worried. I thought it was going to burn him. But thank God he was extra careful. He didn't get any injuries. Guys, wait for part 2 when we are going to eat the chapati and meat stew. It was so delicious. The salt was on point. Actually, I thought he had put so much salt in the chapati, but it was perfect. Mwah! Thank you guys for cooking with us. Love you.